Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. So as you guys can see up on the screen today, we're going to be going over this little bracket that the LCS posted a couple of weeks ago. They've been doing fan voting over the course of it to kind of decide in the end what was the best play of the 2021 LCS Spring Split. So I know this video is maybe a little bit different than what I usually do, but I think it'll still be fun and interesting. We're going to kind of be looking back, reflecting on the Spring Split that was, and reacting to some of the top plays, giving my thoughts and opinions. And then hopefully, in the end, deciding what I think the best play of the season was, hopefully what you guys think the best play of the season was, and then also taking a look at the fan voting and seeing what everyone else thought too. So I think this will just be kind of cool to see some of the best plays, kind of like a top 10 playlist. It's a top 8, but also I think the bracket's really interesting and cool, and just kind of reflecting on the LCS season, because yes, we're in the middle of a very, very hyped playoffs right now. We're getting excited, we're getting hyped up, but also just kind of a good time to reflect and kind of review some of the most hyped moments and everything that got us to where we are today. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, please take a second and smash the like button. Again, anytime I do a different type of video, I don't really know if you guys are going to like it, if you guys are going to hate it, if you guys want to see more like it. So giving your feedback and reactions is one of the best ways for me to know that. Also, it helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so that would be great. That'd be awesome. Also, subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content, because even if you guys don't like this type of video, well, we have a ton of awesome videos coming your way in the near future, so you don't want to miss out on any of those either way. So, make sure you guys do that. With that being said, let's get right into this. So March 29th, this is actually a couple days ago. I thought it was a couple of weeks ago. I guess I'm an idiot. This is a couple of days ago. The LCS tweeted out, "We're taking a look back at the 2021 LCS Spring Split and want your help crowning a champion in our plays of the split bracket. Voting for round 1 will begin this afternoon on Twitter." And here's what they said were the best 8 plays of the LCS Spring Split. I know there's already some people on Twitter being like, "Oh, how did this play not make it?" Or "Why is this team or this player not on the blah blah?" Hey, I don't know. LCS decided this, Riot decided it, whatever. So, don't, I guess, tweet at them if you think something deserves you on the list or whatever. I didn't pick these plays. I'm just going to be reacting to them along with you guys. So, we have the Lost Pentakill taking on the Dardoch 1v5 Baron Steal in the first round. I believe that's a Lost Pentakill against Cloud9. I believe that's the Dardoch 1v5 Baron Steal against TSM. So that'll be interesting. TSM fans, are they going to back Lost and, go against Dardoch? Probably. We have the Wild Turtle Pentakill against the Finn 3-person Gnar ult. And we have the Power of Evil Shurima Shuffle, not very specific there, against the Jizuke Orianna Shockwave of Death, Soligo Baron Steal, and a Neo Pentakill. So we got a little bit of Dignitas on Dignitas action there. Maybe going to be splitting up the fan base a little bit. So let's take a look at some of these plays. Let's take a look at how some of the voting's going. Yeah, this guy tweeted out which Power of Evil Shurima Shuffle. There's like 3 plays. I mean, yeah, he played so many Azir games, had so many big plays. But yeah, whatever. So let's get into it. First up, we have the Lost Pentakill against Dardoch's Baron Steal against TSM. Let's take a look at these plays. I'll give, my pick, and then, you guys can take a second, leave your comment down below as well, and we'll see what the fans decided in this one.
That's a pick, and it's right in front of Baron. That's in 30 seconds. Only one inhib is down, but they just one-shot Perks. He had flash up, and it didn't matter. This is Sword Art now reach the back line. They're gonna just pick off Sven, and they don't even need a mid. TSM's good with that one. Fudge can only run away. A triple kill already for Lost. He wants the 4th. It's gonna be no problem. Huni will not steal it, and all that's left is Vulcan. Where is he even gonna go? Sword Art gonna try to lock the man down. They're gonna give him the Penta, change his name, it's TSM 100, into the...
So obviously Freak with a great call there. That play, I mean, to me that's a cool play, but I don't know, Lost didn't do anything crazy. I mean, so the moment was awesome. Obviously TSM Cloud9, awesome rivalry. Cloud9 was 11-3, TSM was 9-5. Cloud9 was looking way better than TSM for most of the split. And Lost had obviously gotten a lot of criticism and stuff the whole split. And for him to come up in a big moment, get a pentakill, knock off Cloud9, it was a huge moment. It was really, really cool and really exciting. But just as far as the play itself, does that stand out as necessarily a huge play to me? Not necessarily. I mean, it was a cool moment. I definitely remember it. And that pentakill, I was able to say it was against Cloud9. I did remember it. It stood out to me, but not exactly an insane play, in my opinion at least. But let's see. Here's the Dardoch Baron Steal, I believe, up next. Twitter sucks for videos, dude. I don't know. I might have to refresh the page. Hopefully it just goes, though.
That's a pick, and it's right in
front
front of...
fast forward now. Twitter video player is so trash. All right, here we go.
Or Power of Evil, just remove all of the good options for Dardoch on the Skarner, which makes it so Dignitas has to go in with something else first. But TSM are deciding to go in for the Baron right about now. 23 minutes into the game, making a play for the big purple worm. Nobody is aware of this on the side of Dignitas. Dardoch's finally going to walk up and look to check this when he's got Saligo behind him. Baron's down to 2K. Dardoch's trying to go in. Dardoch's in the pit. He got it! Dardoch with the 1v5 Baron steal against TSM. Sword Art's gonna be killed off first. There comes the Emperor's Divine. It's a double kill over to Afromu. Speak is stuck fighting in a 1v4. He will take one with him. He's about to take two, but the
So this is another one to me where, like, yes, this is an absolutely huge play. And yes, he does go 1v5 and get a Baron steal, but it's on a Skarner. He literally just walks in and presses smite. I mean, like, the whole play is literally just, like, press and smite. It's not like he had to do, like, a crazy mechanical play to get in. It's not like he had to do a crazy mechanical play to stay alive or anything. Super clutch and super awesome timing, but in the end, it was really just a 50-50. I mean, that play was just a coin flip. Like, he pressed smite, the other guy pressed smite. Obviously, TSM had a little bit extra damage, so maybe it was not exactly a 50-50. Maybe it's like a 55-45 or 60-40 or something in favor of TSM, and Dardoch wins it, but not really that crazy to me. It was super influential and super impactful, and Dignitas used that Baron steal to go on and win this game, and it was a really, really massive upset of TSM at this point, especially during the time of this where Reggie was tweeting about NA players and McDonald's and all that stuff, and then Dignitas uses this all NA roster and pulls off this upset against TSM. But as far as just the straight up plays, I definitely want to go with the Lost Pentakill there. Obviously the fans went with the Lost Pentakill as well, 60-40 in terms of the vote, so kind of close, but not super close. But yeah, I'm curious as to what you guys think about that as well. Then we can get into kind of the next round matchup. I thought I had it pulled up here, but I guess I scrolled down a little too far. We have the Finn Gnar ult going up against Wild Turtle's Pentakill.
Even at go close, they're going to start the Baron.
Really high quality video here.
Speed shrine? Surely this is a bait. Going to try and draw CLG in.
Finn on the Gnar.
Oh, asleep goes Pobelta. That's bad news. Big cast for Sunday. Pobelta with the ulti, but it's not enough to save them. A Finn, a triple stun there. Now going to follow up with a massive Mega Finn. Unstoppable as Turtle is ditching out the damage, and they've done it. They've killed FBI Crumbs as CLG take a 4-for-1 team fight.
Such a nasty play where CLG is 1-8 at the time, but it does kind of, show, it doesn't really show, but it is kind of like, FBI is such a huge part to 100 Thieves, and if you're able to kind of get back onto him and lock him up, yes, he did Zanya's, so he wasn't killed right away, but the rest of the team was kind of killed, and then FBI, which is a sitting duck afterwards, 100 Thieves was gone. I think Finn is a very, very talented player. I think he's overperformed kind of people's expectations. I think he's kind of in the shining spot on was obviously not a very good CLG team. That's a hype moment. That is a big play. To me, that is a cooler play than the first two plays we saw in the one before, but let's see what it's up against.
Spot. Oh, he gets found out though. RJS checking that rush.
Wild Turtle Pentakill.
And that's
another
CLG maybe looking for the Baron, but Vulcan's actually going to start the fight off already. He's stunned up RJS. Fudge with the big flank TP ward, and there's RJS. He's going to have to flash out of there, and now Sven running with the killer instinct, but the stasis is going to keep the Zoe alive. But Cloud9 now final in. Sven going to be on a killing spree as he takes down Smoothie, and it looks like absolute carnage here as Cloud9 are going to run over the rest of CLG, but Finn actually has found a way back through. He's going to get the knock up on the Perks. Turtle also fighting back at CLG in a 2v2. It's a triple kill for Turtle. It's a quadra kill for Turtle, and CLG have turned it back around as Finn is going to send up the Penta for his new teammate as Turtle grabs the pentakill. Oh my goodness!
I mean, to me, that one's hype. I mean, that, first of all, Cloud9 and getting pentakilled, name a more iconic duo, I guess. But then also there, Finn had a lot to do with that play. His Aatrox play really, really set it up, but that one was really, really well played by Wild Turtle. It was also a 2v3 towards the end of it. To me, that one's even more exciting and hype than the Lost Pentakill, honestly. Yeah, I definitely would have to go with the Finn Gnar ultimate, and that's what the fans decided to. But that one was very, very close, and I do think it is close. I think those are two good plays. I would honestly go with either one of those plays over the Lost Pentakill against Cloud9. Again, the Lost Pentakill against Cloud9 is a bigger moment, but I don't think it's like a cooler play or a better play overall. Both those plays are very, very sick. That was an exciting matchup. Next, we have Power of Evil Shurima Shuffle against Cloud9 and Jizuke Shockwave against FlyQuest. Two mid laners, two huge carries, two big plays. Let's see what they got for us.
But I think it may be too little too late. This Baron's going down very quick. We'll see if TSM can get in. Power of Evil is on the flank with ultimate available.
Flash and ult goes in, shuffles in 3. Is that the team fight they need? Blabber stuck in the pit. In comes Hecarim. Team Smite Masterclass. You better believe it's going to be happening. That was beautiful. TSM crushed the battle. 4-2. Get out of here, Cloud9. It's TSM's time to shine.
That's crazy that that's in the same
Here's
TSM
Warmog's
Cloud9
up
game
again,
as
though.
the
He's got
first
his
one.
own budget Ocean Soul.
Here's
Back
the
in he goes.
Jizuke Shockwave.
Diamond in the front side again. Liquor trying to absorb what he can, but he's finally going to be felled by Jizuke. EG just have enough to work through that tank. They're going to have to wait a little while longer, but it's going to be a 4v5 for FlyQuest in short order. Is they going to try and get the dragon again? Jose Diodo, surely not again. It is Palafox, though, that gets the dragon, but Jizuke with a massive shockwave fight.
That's
3
hilarious.
with 1 ultimate, and EG are going to TP to mid and try and finish off this game.
But I think it may be too little too late.
That one's tough for me because, yes, that is a crazy shockwave, and that's a pretty hilarious and cool play, but obviously it's a lot thanks to the Elder Drake. I think it's a lot less mechanical. I think I'd have to go with the Power of Evil Stream of Shuffle. I think it's a funnier clip, Jizuke Shockwave, but probably like a better overall play to me, the PoE Stream of Shuffle. So I'm going with the fans there again. Next up, we have the Soligo Baron Steel against Neo's
losing
Pentakill.
out on that Infernal Soul there. It will be the most ridiculous story that we have had all year in an LCS game.
Oh, no way, no way, Soligo!
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
And Perks is even
Historic
laughing.
victory.
Perks is
Please
dying on his
stick.
player cam. How are all of these plays against Cloud9? Like, what was Cloud9's season, dude? Like, that's crazy.
It's unfortunately maybe throwing the game away. Tom Kench comes across, but they're going to get outnumbered. Here comes the team fight yet again. Ablaze Hollow stuck in the pit with Baron hitting him. Now he's just going to die, and it's time for Dignitas to clean up this fight. It's a 2-0 so far for Neo. They'll get the rest, no problem. The chase is in. Triple kill. Make it a quadra. Give him the pentakill! And I do believe it's the Bud Light Ace and a pentakill for Neo. And I believe he deserved it the entire game.
That play's not that cool to me. Dignitas is up a huge amount of gold. They're playing against Golden Guardians. It was, what, a 5-0 ace? Yeah, I'm definitely going with Soligo's Baron Steel. I think that Neo Pentakill might have honestly been the worst play on the entire list. But that concludes the first round matchups. So now we can get the updated bracket I believe they have up here. Yeah, here's the updated bracket. I believe I picked everything that the fans did. So we have Lost and Finn, we have PoE and Soligo up against each other in each of the semifinals. So we can kind of get into those matchups. Comparing these, I definitely think the Finn 3-man Gnar ultimate, I would move into the finals. And then probably the PoE Shurima Shuffle for me. And then in the end, I guess I would give it to the Finn Gnar ultimate. I think it was kind of the coolest play of the season. That's where I'd go, but you know, TSM's fan base is huge. They're massive. It's going to be tough to take them down, especially a CLG play. I think Soligo's Baron Steel is the worst of these four. I would go Finn, then PoE, then Lost, and Soligo. That's how I would rank these last four. But let's see what the people say. So
That's
we
a
can
pick,
watch these
and it's
again.
right in
Know
front
what we're
of
comparing.
Baron. That's
The Lost
in 30
Pentakill.
seconds. Only one inhib is down, but they just one-shot Perks. He had flash up, and it didn't matter. This is Sword Art now reached the back line. They're gonna just pick off Sven, and they don't even need a mid. TSM's good with that one. Fudge can only run away. A triple kill already for Lost. He wants the fourth. It's gonna be no problem. Huni will not steal it, and all that's left is Vulcan. Where is he even gonna go? Sword Art gonna try to lock the man down. They're gonna give him
It's a
the
nice play.
penta.
It's a nice play,
Change
but
his name.
it's
It's
not crazy to
TSM
me.
100. Into the mid lane they go.
TSM had a big lead in that
Big priority
game.
now for
I
both
don't
these
know.
teams, but CLG, even at gold close,
This is
they're
a
going to
close
start the
game
Baron.
here, and CLG is
On
1
top
and
of
8.
the speed run? Surely this is a bait. Going to try and draw CLG in. Oh, a sleep goes
Got the
Pavelta.
mega
Bad
perfectly
big cut for
timed up.
Sunday. Pavelta with the ulti, but it's not enough to save them. A Finn, a triple stun there. Now going to follow up with a massive mega now Finn. Unstoppable as Turtle is ditching out the damage, and they've done it. They've killed FBI Crumbs as CLG.
Yeah, I don't
take a
know. I
4 for
really
1.
like that play. I think that play is really good. The fans did decide to go with the Lost Pentakill, so it's going to be moving on to the finals against either PoE
Quick, we'll
Shurima
see if
Shuffle or
TSM can
Soligo's
get in.
Baron Steel.
Power of Evil is on the flank with ultimate available.
Flash and ult goes in, shuffles in 3. Is that the team fight they need? Blabber stuck in the pit. In comes Hecarim. Team Smite Masterclass. You better believe it's going to be happening. That was beautiful. TSM crushed the battle. 4-2. Get out of here, Cloud9. It's TSM's time to shine.
I'm changing my pick, actually. That's my number one. I think that's better than the Finn Gnarl. That one, PoE setting up the flank, getting out of the, you know, the field of vision, and then like Shurima Shuffle flash in. Cloud9 was ahead in gold at that point. That kind of swung the game in their favor. I think that was the coolest play. I think that's my favorite play on this list, now that I see that one again. But we can take a look at the Solio Berry Steal one more time. This one is pretty hilarious.
Infernal Soul there. It will be the most ridiculous story that we have had all year in an LCS game.
Oh, no way, no way. He stole it! Are you kidding me?
That is hilarious.
The story pastry, please.
Oh, but I think it may be too little too late.
Pretty hilarious. The fans did decide to go with the PoE Shurima Shuffle as well. So we can see here, the finals is the lost pentakill against the PoE Shurima Shuffle. I haven't voted yet, so I don't know who's winning. There's still 19 hours left, so you guys have, I don't know when this video is coming out. Maybe you guys have time to go vote on it. Maybe you don't. Honestly, I have no idea. I think by the time this video goes out, you still have time to vote on this. But I'm going to be voting on the PoE Shurima Shuffle. We'll see where the fan vote's at right now, and maybe it'll change when things finish. But right now, the Lost Pentakill is in first place. So the LCS fans, or at least the people who follow the LCS on Twitter, or people who came up on their Twitter timeline through retweets or whatever, think the Lost Pentakill was the #1 play, at least of these 8, from the LCS season. Again, it was a really hype moment. It was a cool play for Lost. It was a cool play for TSM, and they obviously have a huge fan base. And it was a really, really big, hyped up matchup and everything. But I think it's PoE Shurima Shuffle. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite play, memory, moment, anything from the spring split of this LCS season? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on any of the plays, anything from this past split, or anything we talked about in today's video. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!